I'm part of Anya Geitman's team who presented yesterday, and I'm looking at the leaf as a sandwich structure, trying to figure out the mechanical properties, mainly focusing on the mesophyll. So our first step was to try and actually quantify some of the mechanical properties, sort of the basic stiffness, the Young's modulus of each tissue layer. The issue that we had was that you cannot separate these tissue layers, otherwise you're going to affect the turgor pressure. So therefore we had to do multiple testing to try and figure out how the load is distributed. So this involved AFM now-no indentation that was done by Louis at McGill, and then also some more of the macroscopic testing of the tensile and the bending. And from these we were able to derive some equations which was able to sort of represent what we think that the Young's modulus would be for each tissue layer. But as you can see from the AFM modelling, these structures are very basic. Engineers like to simplify things very down to even a 2D model, and this only really represented the porosity and nothing to do with the structure. So currently the work I'm working on with Nancy Walker is actually looking at the spongy mesophyll structures. So in previous research, there have been shown to be two phenotypes, the honeycomb and the random sort of cell structure. And in this research, it also showed that there was a lower sort of photosynthetic rate with the honeycomb. So therefore, we sort of thought that there may be some sort of multifunctional adaptation that is going on. So with finite element modelling, we took sort of the CT scans and modelled these structures in sort of compression, how it would compress if it was under a cantilever loading that is representative of sort of a real-life situation a leaf would be in. And so from this, we showed that the honeycomb actually produced a higher effective modulus, which does indicate that it could be some sort of multifunctional adaptations going on. What we also saw was that even though the non-honeycomb wasn't as high effective, it had a higher vein density, which shows maybe this trade-off within these two structures. But this is only the initial findings. I'm hoping to take this further to see what is the best sort of spongy mesophyll structure in order to be the best in terms of the mechanical properties. Thank you.
Thank you.